The gift that just keeps giving and giving and giving, some pushing 400,000 views on your lighting videos, but wait for it. Now what?
I'm going to show you how to cut a perfect circle on the table saw. A lot of carpenters know how to do this, but a lot don't. The first thing you got to do is know the size of your circle. You lay out a square, mark the center, drill a hole for a dowel so the piece can spin on a base.
You say a square, that looks like a...
Well, you got to cut a square and then you got to cut the corners and make it an octagon.
Okay.
Now when you lay it on your base, you want it to overhang your base because you're going to be moving the fence a little bit and you don't want the fence to interfere, the blade to interfere with the base.
So for example, your circle diameter that you want is how much?
This is 9 inches, this one.
Okay.
So now, after I have my octagon cut, I lay my base down and move my fence so just the corner is touching the blade, like that.
Let's get in on that.
Okay, I already cut a couple of these, so I'm just going to show you. You got to go a little bit at a time, just about an eighth at a time. I'll show you. Feel like you're taking too much off, you can just back your base up a little bit. Okay. Back up, move a little closer. So you're just touching the blade. While it's cutting, it actually makes an angled cut on the blade, on the edge of the piece, because it's going in as a compound cut. So now I'm going to make my finished pass right here, and that's what makes it a straight plumb cut on the piece. And now you see this, if you come in close, I actually didn't make my last cut, but you can see a little bit of an angle there.
Hold still, let me see. Yes, I can see that.
On the edge of the piece.
All right, why is that again?
And now, because you're kind of going in, because this blade is curved, you're cutting at an arc, which makes it kind of like a compound cut.
All right.
So now, my last finished cut, I'm going to go with my base right up against my blade.
Hit the dust collector, Rich. It's a good way to make templates or... And so, in terms of the size of the circles, what's the limit? Could you do something really large?
As long as it fits on your table saw and you're comfortable, you could probably do a 4-foot circle if you wanted to.
I know you've done some large ones.
I've done up to 16 inches. I duplicated some bases for some columns.
And you'll be showing us some mirrors that you've made using this technique.
Yeah. So like and subscribe. And remember, magicians use tricks, carpenters use techniques.
Got it. Thank you.